If you've been experiencing persistent itchiness in your lower legs, especially without an obvious cause like a rash or allergy, don't dismiss it as a minor annoyance. Schedule a visit with your doctor to discuss possible circulatory issues. A simple test, such as an ankle brachial index, can assess blood flow in your legs. By addressing this early, you can protect not only your legs, but your heart and brain as well, ensuring you stay active and independent for years to come. 2. Unexplained itching on the upper or mid-back, a clue to organ health. An itch in the middle of your back can be maddening, not just because it's hard to reach, but because it might be your body's attempt to send you a critical message. Many older adults notice persistent itchiness on their upper or mid-back, often attributing it to dry skin, an irritating shirt tag, or a reaction to a new detergent. While these are possible causes, chronic itching in this area can point to something far more serious, particularly issues with the liver or kidneys. These vital organs are responsible for filtering toxins from the blood and maintaining the body's internal balance. When they're under strain, waste products can accumulate in the bloodstream, irritating the skin and triggering itchiness, especially in areas like the back, which are densely packed with nerve endings. To understand this better, let's look at Dorothy and Janice, two women both aged 76. Dorothy prioritizes her health, attending regular checkups, drinking plenty of water, and maintaining a balanced diet rich in fruits and vegetables. Her skin remains smooth and she rarely experiences discomfort. Janice, however, has been feeling more tired than usual over the past few months. She's noticed slight swelling in her ankles and has started scratching her upper back frequently, especially at night. The itching disrupts her sleep, and despite trying new moisturizers and changing her laundry detergent, nothing seems to help. What Janice doesn't realize is that this persistent itch could be a sign that her kidneys are struggling to filter waste or that her liver isn't processing toxins as effectively as it once did. Itchy skin linked to liver or kidney dysfunction has distinct characteristics. It's typically persistent, doesn't respond to standard remedies like lotions or antihistamines, and often occurs without a visible rash. It may also intensify at night, leading to restless sleep and daytime fatigue. These organ issues don't just affect the skin, they can disrupt digestion, energy levels, sleep quality, and even mental clarity. Research has shown that chronic itching related to liver or kidney problems is associated with a shortened lifespan in older adults, not because the itch itself is harmful, but because it reflects a deeper imbalance that could worsen if left unaddressed. The good news is that these issues are often detectable and manageable with early intervention. A simple blood test can evaluate liver and kidney function, checking levels of creatinine, liver enzymes, or other markers. Lifestyle changes can also make a significant difference. Staying hydrated helps flush toxins from the body while eating a diet low in processed foods. Sugar and unhealthy fats reduces the workload on these organs. Limiting alcohol and monitoring sodium intake are additional steps to support kidney health. If you're taking multiple medications, talk to your doctor about their potential impact on your liver and kidneys, as some drugs can strain these organs over time. For Janice, a visit to her doctor could reveal whether her itching is linked to organ dysfunction. In the meantime, small changes like drinking an extra glass of water each day, adding leafy greens to her meals, and reducing alcohol could ease the burden on her liver and kidneys, potentially alleviating the itch. If you've noticed persistent itching on your upper or mid-back with no clear cause, don't ignore it. Your skin might be the first place your body signals internal stress, and addressing it now could protect your long-term health. 3. Frequent itching on the scalp or neck, a reflection of stress and nerve health. When older adults experience persistent itchiness on the scalp or the back of the neck, it's often dismissed as a minor issue, perhaps dry skin, a reaction to a new shampoo, or just a normal part of aging. However, this type of itch frequently points to something deeper, tied to stress, inflammation, or changes in the nervous system that can affect both physical resilience and mental well-being. The scalp and neck are home to highly sensitive nerve endings, making them some of the first areas to react when the body is under emotional or neurological strain that has been building over time. Let's consider two men, Leonard and Ray, both in their late 70s, to see how this plays out. Leonard leads an active and balanced life, staying socially engaged through community events, spending time gardening, and practicing light meditation in the evenings. He's always had a calm, optimistic outlook and rarely experiences physical discomfort. Ray, on the other hand, has found retirement challenging. He feels restless, spends more time indoors, and has been carrying a quiet burden of stress without fully acknowledging it. Over the past few months, Ray has started scratching his scalp and the back of his neck more frequently, first noticing it in the evenings, but now throughout the day. There's no rash, no dandruff, and no obvious explanation. He's tried switching shampoos, using hypoallergenic pillowcases, and applying soothing creams, but the itch persists. What Ray doesn't realize is that this itch could be his body's way of expressing emotional tension or nervous system fatigue. As we age, the body's stress response becomes less efficient. Instead of quickly recovering from moments of worry or anxiety, the nervous system may remain in a low-grade state of alertness, elevating cortisol levels and suppressing immune function. This chronic tension often manifests in areas with dense nerve endings, like the scalp and neck, causing itchiness that feels relentless. In some cases, chronic itching in these areas has been linked to conditions like peripheral neuropathy, where nerve damage causes abnormal sensations or even early signs of cognitive decline. While not every itch is a cause for alarm, persistent itching in these areas warrants attention, as it may reflect broader issues affecting the nervous system. Fortunately, there are effective ways to calm the nervous system and reduce this type of itching. Simple practices can make a big difference. Deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, engaging in light physical activity like walking or reconnecting with friends and family can help regulate stress responses. Journaling a few thoughts before bed or practicing mindfulness can also ease emotional tension. For Ray, adopting small changes, like taking a 15-minute morning walk, limiting exposure to stressful news, and calling his brother weekly for a chat, helped reduce his stress and, over time, alleviated the itching. The change wasn't immediate, but as his tension eased, so did the discomfort in his scalp and neck. If you've been dealing with persistent itching on your scalp or neck and have ruled out skin conditions like psoriasis, eczema, or allergies, take a moment to reflect on your emotional and physical state. Ask yourself, have I been feeling more stressed or isolated lately? Have I been sleeping well? Your body isn't just reacting to external irritants, it's responding to what you carry inside. A persistent itch in these areas might be your nervous system's way of asking for a little care and attention. By addressing both the physical and emotional aspects, you can find relief and support your overall resilience. 4. Ongoing itching around the chest or abdomen, a signal of nutritional health. When we think about signs of declining health, we often focus on dramatic symptoms like chest pain, shortness of breath, or memory lapses. Yet the skin on your chest and abdomen, right across the front of your body, can quietly reveal critical insights about your internal health, especially when it starts to itch without an obvious cause. For older adults, persistent itchiness in these areas is often more than a surface-level irritation. It can be a red flag for nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption problems, both of which can silently erode the body's strength, immune defenses, and ability to repair itself over time. To illustrate, let's look at Joyce and Elaine, two women both age 81. Joyce remains passionate about cooking, preparing colorful meals filled with fresh fruits, leafy greens, lean proteins, and whole grains. She eats smaller portions than she did in her younger years, but ensures her food is nutrient-dense, keeping her energy levels steady and her skin healthy. Elaine, however, has gradually lost interest in food over the past year. She often skips meals, relying on convenient options like crackers, canned soup, or toast, and feels full quickly. Recently, she's noticed persistent itchiness across her chest and abdomen, particularly in the evenings. The skin sometimes feels dry or slightly tender, but changing body washes or using richer moisturizers hasn't helped. What Elaine doesn't realize is that her digestive system may be struggling to absorb essential nutrients, leading to deficiencies that manifest as itchy skin. As we age, the digestive system becomes less efficient at extracting and absorbing key nutrients, such as vitamin B12, essential fatty acids, zinc, and magnesium. When the body lacks these, the skin can become dry and irritated, nerve signals may become erratic, and the immune system weakens. The chest and abdomen, areas rich in nerve endings and blood vessels, are particularly prone to showing these signs through sensitivity and itchiness. Beyond the skin, these deficiencies can sap muscle strength, reduce energy levels, and impair cognitive function, making it harder to stay active and engaged. The most insidious aspect of malnutrition in seniors is that it can hide behind a normal body weight. You might not be losing pounds, but your body could still be starving for the nutrients it needs to thrive. The encouraging part is that nutritional deficiencies are among the most fixable issues on this list. Small intentional changes to your diet can yield significant improvements. Incorporating nutrient-rich foods like a handful of nuts, a boiled egg, fresh berries, or leafy greens can replenish essential vitamins and minerals. For those with reduced appetites, a high-quality multivitamin or supplements, under medical guidance, can help bridge the gap. Staying hydrated and eating smaller, more frequent meals can also support digestion and absorption. For Elaine, working with a nutritionist to plan appealing, nutrient-packed meals and adding a daily smoothie with fruits and yogurt could help restore her nutrient levels, potentially easing the itchiness and boosting her vitality. If you've noticed persistent itching across your chest or abdomen, especially if your eating habits have slipped, consider this a gentle nudge to nourish your body. Consult your doctor to check for deficiencies through blood tests and explore ways to make meals both enjoyable and healthful. Addressing these gaps now can strengthen not just your skin, but your entire body, supporting longevity and well-being. Final thoughts. Listening to your body's whispers. Now that we've explored these 4 specific areas of itchiness, lower legs, upper back, scalp or neck, and chest or abdomen, take a quiet moment to reflect on your own body. Have you noticed any of these signs recently? An occasional itch is usually harmless, but persistent itching in these areas can carry deeper meaning. From poor circulation, signaling vascular strain, to itchy skin hinting at liver or kidney stress, from nervous system fatigue manifesting as scalp irritation, to nutritional deficiencies showing up on your torso, your body is always communicating. It doesn't shout, it whispers, and those whispers often come through the skin. The beauty of these signals is that they're not a verdict, they're an invitation. Each one offers a chance to check in with your body, slow down, and make small, meaningful changes before a minor issue becomes a major problem. You can walk a little more to boost circulation, eat a little better to nourish your organs, rest a little deeper to calm your nerves, or reconnect with loved ones to ease emotional tension. If any of these signs resonate with you, start with one actionable step today. Whether it's scheduling a doctor's visit, adding a nutrient-rich snack, or taking a short walk. If you haven't noticed these signs, you're now empowered to recognize them early and act proactively if they appear. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live those years with clarity, independence, and joy. Listening to your body's early signals, even the ones that itch, is one of the wisest ways to achieve that. Thank you for taking the time to explore this guide. Your health is worth it. Share one thing you've learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your insights inspire us to keep providing valuable, actionable information to support your journey toward a healthier, more vibrant future.